Hi guys, Kelly here again from Kel's Aquariums. Quick look at this like cheeky little Paludarium thing that I've got. I've just had a massive big go at getting rid of the amount of moss in there. Hopefully you can see, but this entire area was just filled with that moss there. So what I've done is had a big cutaway, so you can actually see a bit of beach again. You know, a bit of beach. And there's a good few shrimps just knocking about on there. I've actually cleaned a bit of the sand just because I could get into it. The reason there ain't tons of shrimps down there is because I put the food on this side. So if you look, there should be a load of little ones and stuff all the way back there, because I put a bit of food down for them. But yeah, it's definitely interesting trying to cut like a full, I don't know what I'd even call it, just a horror of moss. You can see loads of them just on there. There's a bit of algae on the side as well. Yeah, just a horror show of moss with what's just got shrimps in it. It's just a nightmare. So anyway, I've got it done. What I've done is I've also used the moss onto some bits of wood for me community tank. So I'm going to try and get a bit up here and try and not have the glaring, but yeah, so you can see there's a nice bit of beach down there. And we've got a bit of Anubias and stuff. So a little Anubias, I mean, there's my thumb next to him. That's one of the bigger ones, that one there. But yeah, as you can see, they're sort of everywhere. And they've been going well then. I put another pump in. I don't know if I did a video on it or not. Another tiny pump. As you can see, just water coming out of there. And you can see it, because there's already water comes out of that way there, like under them branches. But I wanted a bit more flow, so I've put another little focus though. I got another little pump. Like, I'll just show you it. Like one of them. Not a little thing, just a little thing. Now I've put a little bit of tubing up and a little elbow so that it can sit quite low in the water but still pump the stuff up, just to give it a bit of surface agitation. As you can see, look. A little bit of surface agitation. Just put that back. Yeah, I've still got a bit of cholla wood, did not know. Didn't realise that bit of stone behind that cholla wood, what's on the sand. Didn't know that had fallen off, because that was sort of up there building that hard in where the water comes out, which you can't see now anyway. But it turns out at some point that's fallen down, but there was that much moss in there, I didn't know. So, but yeah, this entire, where I'm looking now, all that where you can see sand, you couldn't see any sand. It was just thick moss. I filled a jug up, this jug. So that jug there was full with dense moss all the way up, which was interesting. So, but yeah, as you can hopefully see, my old tank used to be there. That's where it was, my goldfish one what I recently moved. So this might change at some point into one of them big proper Paludarium tanks. It's all going it. But yeah, so there it is from that angle. I love this little tank. I love a little shrimp tank. I've had shrimp loads of times, never done well. Not cherries. Always had bad times with cherries, but I've always had little fish in with them. You know, it's like celestial pearl danios and little things like that, harlequin rasbora. And yeah, I mean, even having like 6 fish in there just decimate your little shrimps. So yeah, it's all going pretty well. And they're all shrimping about. But yeah, there's still a decent amount of moss, as you can see there. They've still got a garden to play in there. They've still got one over there, which is a different type of moss. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then they've got a big, still a decent amount there to do it. So I'm trying to get the glare off. Seems to be an impossible task. So yeah, there it is. Just a little Paludarium thing. Do like it. It's only a Paludarium thing because it's got like a full ground section at the back. I was always planning on doing something with it, but I haven't. There's all built up. And like there's a big pouch of lava rock there where the water pumps back up through and then goes out. So yeah, and a couple of rail plants in the top. So that's a rail pothos, as you can see by the ridiculous amount of roots. And that's a real pothos which is just starting to grow in there, and then all the others are fake. Everything else is fake plants on that. And that up there, which is the same sort of Harvey stuff I've got around all my new stuff downstairs. But yeah, so there it is. Bit of a cheeky one. So, do like it. It's the only one I'm keeping in here for now. It's real easy to keep, very low maintenance. Just a little shrimp tank. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.